The Chemistry of Tongues by Brooklyn Gittins. All living things have tongues of many different shapes and sizes. We use them to eat all sorts of delicious things. But how do they work? Common belief is that there are different areas on the tongue that correspond with different flavors. For instance, bitter is found on the back of the tongue, sour is found on the side, and salt and sweet are found on the front of the tongue. But this is wrong. Our tongue is covered in tiny bumps called papillae, which contain taste buds and glands that help us secrete saliva. Taste buds contain a combination of cells, basal cells, structured cells, and 10 to 50 receptor cells. The receptor cells contain proteins that bind to the chemicals in our food. The receptors for taste that are bitter, sour, sweet, and umami are proteins found on the surface of cells. They react in the presence of specific chemicals and trigger events that result in a chemical message to our brain. The salt and sour receptor, however, is different. Instead of just a receptor cell, there is a sodium channel that allows sodium ions into certain cells in our body. Did you know that there is a taste receptor in our throat and our stomach? Although it doesn't taste like our tongue does, it does help our body metabolize lots of food. Not only can our tongues taste different tastes, but they can also tell how hot and cold something is. The TRPV1 protein is activated by heat. This includes something burning hot, like the outside of a hot pocket. It is also triggered by something hot like hot chilies, pepper, and hot mustard. The TRPM8 protein is triggered when we eat cold foods. This includes something freezing cold like the inside of a hot pocket. It also is triggered by menthol, mint, or eucalyptus flavors. Another important factor is texture and consistency of food. Rheology is the study of the way liquid matter flows, and tribology is the study of how oils and fats lubricate the food in our mouths as we eat. Our lives would be very boring if we didn't have our tongues to help us taste all the amazing different foods. We owe a lot to our tongues. Fun fact, did you know when you eat pineapple, they also eat you?